it is so good to see you back from the Sudan. This is very cool. This is probably the first time you've been in the new place, huh? Yeah. Well, have you met the staff? This is Laura.
Hi.
That's Abby. And
Hi.
that's Marcus.
Hey.
This is Sam Childers. He's my buddy from the Sudan. Man, he is the machine gun preacher. He's got a movie about him. I mean, his life is cruising. I mean,
amazing.
a lot of good things happen. You know what? Why don't you have a seat? I'll bring you over one of those nice lattes that you like.
Okay,
He
Tim,
hates that kind of stuff.
why don't you take a break now and catch up with your friend, and I'll get everything going over here.
I appreciate the offer. I got to check on Mike with the mural back here, but after that, I may take you up on it.
Okay, great. All right. Okay. Announcement. As all of you know, Sam has quit.
Wait, why are you so happy? Look, smile, smile. We are hands down.
Hey, you know what? I'm just a happy kind of girl. Didn't realize I was smiling. Okay, regardless of that, it's going to be a lot easier around here. You won't have to be covering for Sam's orders. I'm not going to have to be walking around here answering asinine questions while being followed by a little puppy dog.
Oh, Abby, she wasn't that bad, really.
Okay.
I even wonder what she's doing now.
Well, that's good. Well, I wonder what she's doing. I don't care what she's doing as long as she's not doing it here. So, not to be mean. Right now, we need to work on running this place the way it's supposed to be run.
Oh, no.
So, up and running.
Heard that before, so I know what that's going to be.
Okay, it's not that bad. Just go to your stations. We'll get it all figured out, how to stream everything.
Right, good work, good work. Hey,
It's okay, guys.
You're always so businesslike, and I appreciate that. Oh.
I knew you'd be happy to see me.
FunFest is your birthday party capital of the world. Our party packages are so much fun and exciting that we call them Funfestic. Let the expert staff at FunFest create a lifelong memory for that special someone in your life. We offer packages for children, teens, and adults. We also specialize in group events ranging from 20 to 300 people. Book your next birthday party or group event today. Call us at 412-828-1100 or reach us online at www.funfestcenter.com.
Did you know that 95% of Christian parents do not send their children to Christian schools? One reason parents often give is that they want their kids to be salt and light. A noble idea, but consider that they have the rest of their lives to be salt and light. What they need now is an education where they can learn, think, and learn how to think in an atmosphere where their worldview is supported, not ignored or run down. Give them that, and their light will shine. Visit PittsburghChristianSchools.net and step up to Christian education.
Remember when paying attention to detail was important to building things that last? At Omega Home Improvements, we believe that your siding deserves that same attention to detail so it too is built to last. We specialize in a foam back insulated panel that features 5 times the energy efficiency and is 4.5 feet longer than other panels used on homes today. We're Omega Home Improvements, doing it right from beginning to end.
Check it out. New to You Kids features retail clothing for children. Many of our items can be found in high-end boutiques. We provide quality clothing and excellent service and specialize in dressing your children from head to toe for weddings, graduations, holiday wear, and pageants. We recognize that you want your children to look their very best. Therefore, these clothing lines are unique and fashionable. New to You Kids is located at 2405 Sawmill Run Boulevard, Route 51 in Pittsburgh.
Here's your coffee.
Hey, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Sam, you can let go of me. What are you doing here?
Well, thought I'd come in and get something to drink.
Okay. So you're not coming back to work, right?
Oh, no. I'm just coming to visit.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Goodness. No, I'm sorry. I know. I just bet that's nice. Whew, okay. So are you helping Joe or something?
Oh, no. I mean, I don't have a car yet. He makes deliveries in my neighborhood, so I asked him for a ride. He's over at Shenanigans right now.
Oh, well. Good for you.
So are you going to ask me?
What?
If I'd like to order something?
Sure, Sam. Would you like to order something?
Hot
chocolate. How could I ever forget that?
With marshmallows.
Sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Mr. Bryan Cole.
All right. Telling your friends you've got to be number one. Ain't no place for second best, you must confess. Do whatever it takes to blaze your own life's trail. For the master says to be first, be last. Get those hands up. Brother, if you want to be first, you know you gotta be last. Do all others before yourself and watch the love of the mess. The secret of love, success, and happiness is this. Brother, if you want to be first, you know you gotta be last. Oh, yeah. Be the greatest in love's eyes, you must be serving. Swallow your pride, humble yourself, and forget the past. In a two-in life's race, throwing all the weight aside. For the master says to be first, be last. Oh, yeah. Brother, if you want to be first, you know you gotta be last. Put all others before yourself and watch the love amass. Secret of love, success, and happiness is this. Brother, if you want to be first, you gotta be last. Live to love, let a conscience be your guide. Let him all go for your pride. Follow him, he'll lead you home. Ooh, yeah. Brother, if you want to be first, you know you gotta be last. Put all others before yourself and watch the love amass. Secret of love, success, and happiness is this. Brother, if you want to be first. Brother, if you want to be first. Brother, if you want to be first, you know you gotta be last. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Good job, Bryan. Good job. Good job. Speaking of good jobs, did you single-handedly enable this vote to take place in Southern Sudan? Was that Sam Childers' work?
It's been awesome, Tim. You know, for the people of South Sudan, it's been over 22 years of struggling. There's been a genocide that went on there. Millions of people have been displaced. Hundreds of thousands of people have died. But these people took a stand for freedom, and they finally got it. They had the voting. I would have lost a lot of money if I would have made a bet on the thing, because I thought they would have been fighting. I never thought the voting was even going to happen. But I was there. I was in Juba for 2 weeks before the voting. I was there when the voting happened. No fighting. There was some fighting in Abyei and some fighting up around the borders, but none within South Sudan. And it come out 99% separation. I mean, it was awesome.
I'm really, I'm amazed at what's gone on there, because I thought for sure there was going to be fighting too. I mean, what's up? What's going on? They've been fighting all these years.
I believe the fighting is going to happen. Bashir is the president of Northern Sudan.
Right.
This man is a problem. This man has war crime charges.
Well, he's been
already
funding Joseph Kony.
He's been funding Kony. He's been, and if you study Northern Sudan, if you study Bashir, you'll see that he is like the root of Al Qaeda comes out of Northern Sudan. I mean, Ben Laden and Joseph Kony trained in the same training camp inside of Khartoum. You know, so there's been terrorism coming out of the north there for many, many years. The only way it's going to totally stop is Bashir needs to be taken out of office. Yeah, needs to be taken out of office.
I mean, he seems like he's pretty ingrained, like he's going to be just staying there.
You know what? I'm wondering if the people of Northern Sudan is not going to see the South and their freedom and want a piece of that freedom too. Look at what happened in Egypt right now. Yeah, so, you know, people around the world, they're seeing freedom, they're getting a taste of freedom, and they want freedom. And I believe people's going to start taking a stand for freedom.
You know, it's been such a long time, and then you've got the war in Darfur going on.
Yeah.
And is that going to get better or worse over this situation?
I'm actually in Darfur right now. I've been there 3 different times. I mean, the war in South Sudan is starting to come to a stop. And anyone that knows me, I got to be in the middle of a war somewhere, you know. So I started into Darfur already. I'm hoping this year to literally have a project in there going on. And but
is
you know,
this freedom going to make it easier on them or worse?
You know what the South is hoping is that the Darfur, the SLA is in the South. Or excuse me, in the Darfur. Right. In South Sudan, you have the SPLA. And they're thinking that the SLA is going to want a piece of that freedom and going to join in with the South and take a stand. And I believe it could happen. I believe it could happen. I believe that Bashir is on his way out. I believe he's going to have to stand for all the war crimes that he has done. It might take some time.
He's going to take off. He'll be in Saudi Arabia. I mean,
but you know, when you follow Joseph Kony, you know, they say he's getting strong again. He's in the Congo. I chased him into the Congo. I'm going to keep chasing the guy. But I'm getting too old to be chasing anybody, too.
We're training up other guys.
How long has it been since you have been in Sudan with me?
It was, what, 2004, I think, was okay. 2003, 2004 was the last time I was there.
You had a little more hair back then, I think, didn't you?
Okay. Yeah, so did you, brother.
Hey, easy, man. No, it's been a long, it's been 14.
Hey, look who the cat dragged in. You come back to work, get your old job, huh?
No way.
Oh, really? Well, you know, I still have a job opening over there for shenanigans. We'd love to have you.
I don't want a job. I'm having way too much fun.
Okay.
Well, you can't have fun all the time. Eventually, you got to work.
Why?
Yeah, why?
Oh, I don't know. Let me think. How about paying bills, putting food on the table, rent?
Well, I don't have any bills to pay. My mom buys all the groceries, and I'm pretty sure my dad owns our house.
See?
I bet you voted for Obama, didn't you?
What is that supposed to mean?
Okay. I give up. What are you doing?
I am working on a new coffee flavoring.
Okay.
Yes.
So what do you got?
Well, I went to thinking, you know, every holiday has their drink. You know, there's pumpkin spice for Thanksgiving, there's eggnog for Christmas, but there's nothing for President's Day.
True. Okay, tell me more.
So check this out.
Okay.
Thinking a cherry pie flavored coffee. Boom.
Now, you see, you had me with cherry, and then you threw the pie in there. That really does not sound appealing at all. I don't.
Whatever.
The pie and coffee? No.
His place.
Do you know that your morning cup of coffee can help clothe, feed, rescue, and care for the poorest of the poor? I know it may seem hard to believe, but it can happen. His Place and Kiva Han Coffee have joined forces to bring a special blend of coffee that will change the world. Hope Coffee is a direct trade coffee, which means that the families of the people who work hard on the coffee farms receive the funds directly from their harvest. In addition, the profits from Hope Coffee go to help rescue children in impoverished countries and bring the message of God's love to people all around the world. For a limited time, for your gift of $37, we'll send you as our thank you a His Place mug and a 12-ounce bag of Hope Coffee. Together, we're changing the world one life at a time through one cup of coffee at a time. Send your gift today.
His Place.
you go. Okay. Is everything okay? All right. Good. Thank you.
So what's it really going to take to have a lasting peace in southern Sudan? I mean, this, like I said, it's been going on for years and years and years, and now they've got, looks like freedom.
You know, I believe that we got to get rid of the radical Al-Qaeda around the world. I mean, it's not just about peace inside of Sudan. What about here in America? I mean, we got problems here in America too, and it all goes back to terrorism. When you follow terrorism, it all goes back into northern Sudan. So I believe that how that peace is going to be stuck and how we're going to be able to keep it is Bashir needs to come out of office, and then he needs to stand for the war crimes that he's done.
Why did he want? It seemed like, you know, the way he's playing it, the way he played the PR,
Yeah.
that he wanted this to happen. You know, he's like saying, "Oh yeah, this is really, you know, if they go for it," and he makes it sound like he's a really nice guy.
But yet they're fighting for Abyei because all the
that's where the oil
that's
is,
where the
right?
major oil, over 50% of the oil is in the Abyei region. But there's a lot of places inside of South Sudan they haven't even checked for the oil. So I mean, there's ground inside of Sudan that is virgin ground full of oil. But Abyei is a lot of oil. But now there's a big problem with the pipeline. So the South don't know if they're going to rent the pipeline or if they're going to put their own pipeline in. A lot of big decisions. So even July 9th is when the freedom actually, or the independent actually will come in to South Sudan. So between now and the 9th of July, we need to really keep praying. But even after that, we need to really keep praying because the people of South Sudan got to have God's wisdom for every step they're going to be making. Because we got a pipeline. I think the cheapest price to put the pipeline in was like $7 billion. So there's a lot of very big decisions they got to make there.
Well, I'm sure there's a lot of oil companies that are saying, "Oh, we'll be glad to work with you on that for a certain percentage." Now, in order to keep a stable government, you've got to have a good, solid military,
right?
Yeah. And it can't just be a ragtag group of guys.
Yeah,
it's got to be.
absolutely.
I mean, are they organized that well?
I tell you what, I can say, you know, the SPLA, the Sudanese People Liberation Army, if you look at them, they're one of the only militaries that ever fought a war with nothing for over 22 years and never lost.
I remember hearing that story about the guys shooting down a plane with just a regular rifle.
Yeah, so these guys are unbelievable soldiers. So now they have helicopters, they got fighting equipment. Now I believe that they're going to be a very, very good military. They're getting some good training. I know a lot of the soldiers that I've met now, they're totally different. They're not the normal rebel soldiers that they was 14 years ago when I went in there.
Yeah, when they were 10 and 12 years old and they were fighting for their freedom and protection.
Absolutely, but these guys now, I mean, they got uniform, they got good guns, they got good equipment. I believe that they're going, right now if a war would start up, let's put it this way, if Bashir would send his Antonov out to start bombing right now, the South would win, and I believe it would go quickly.
That's amazing.
I believe it'd go quickly.
Now, what about as far as the civil government goes? They've got a president there now, right?
Yeah.
Now, is there going to be elections, or will he stay as the president?
He will stay in for so long, and then there will be elections. I know they're getting ready to rewrite everything, and I tell you what I like about South Sudan. They believe in God we trust. They're founding their government the same way that we founded ours at one time. But America, we're kind of losing it now. We're kind of losing it. You know, and if you read the Word of God, even in the Word of God, Christ said, and even down some of the disciples said, we need to go back to the basics. I believe America needs to go back to the basics again.
America stay in it or stay out of it?
You know, I believe that America can't afford to get involved in any more wars, okay? We're in a problem here. We're in a recession in our country. People's losing homes, cars, jobs, okay? We need to be concerned about America. I know a lot of people say, well, Sam, you've been in Sudan for 14 years. I've been in Sudan helping their country for 14 years. But I believe America, we have our own problems that we need to work out. We're in 2 wars we can't finish.
Yeah, I hear you.
You seem too happy anymore. Did someone make you upset?
No. You notice, Sam, I just don't understand how anyone can be okay with not having a job and not even want to find a job. I mean, honestly, don't you want something more from your life? Because you're not going to be able to get anything if you keep avoiding work.
I don't want more out of life. It's awesome the way it is. Okay, look, Abby, I tried to be like my sister. She's a lot like you. She's planning and always working hard, has goals. That didn't work for me. So then I tried to be like my brother, who's perfect and always does the right thing. But turns out I'm not so perfect.
Well, maybe you should stop trying to be everyone else.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure things out. I know it's not the way you or my dad want me to do it, but I'm not as irresponsible as everyone thinks.
You know what you're saying sounds incredibly irresponsible. And you know what's going to happen? One day, you're going to wake up and realize what I said is right. I hope it's not too late by that time.
Not good.
Look, you should have tried my new flavoring, because once everybody sees my new flavoring on my new show, they're going
What?
yeah, I mean, episode. I was saying.
Wait a minute, no, you said new show.
I'm taping a new episode tonight.
Okay, no.
You said new show.
Please do not tell me that you're going to be filming more here.
I can help you now that I don't have to work.
Yeah, that's awesome. Appreciate that.
Of course.
Why do you need a new show?
Episode.
I don't...
Episode.
Is anybody working here today?
Not me.
Yeah, I know. What are you doing here anyhow?
Oh, I came to visit. Joe drove me. He's over at Shenanigans.
I'm on break. I love coming here on my break.
Yeah, and I'm waiting on Sam and this dude.
Yeah, he is.
Louis, okay. You still working, Louis?
A coffee? Just plain? None of the stuff, please?
Hey, Marcus, come here.
Oh, don't worry. I'll write you part in for my new show.
Oh, no, it's not about that. Would you want to hang out with some of my friends and me after work today? We're going to go out, have some fun.
Oh, well, so you couldn't resist the Dupree charm any longer. See, I knew you couldn't resist it.
I guess not. So it's a date?
Yeah, you know, I'm a modern guy. You know, I don't mind lady asking me out, so, you know.
Okay.
Guess you later, girl, yeah.
See you later.
Bam. All right.
Line thinker.
What? I mean, obviously she couldn't resist me. There's no other reason she's coming back in here. I'm just saying.
No, I would say she's coming in for the free hot chocolate Tim keeps giving her.
I actually agree with Abby on this one, man. You better watch out. Those women, they just want something.
Yeah, you're fun. Okay, you
That's
guys
a
could say.
terrible thing to say.
What? It's true. You poor, naive little thing. Let me explain
You know
life
what?
to you.
You are cruising for a bruising.
What?
I'm serious. You did not come in here and say that
Well,
to me.
listen, you guys can say whatever you want, but I know the truth. She can't resist me. Oh, yeah. She can't.
Yeah. You keep dreaming.
Bryan Cole is going to sing another song for us, and it's called If Only. If Only. Let's give it up for Bryan.
Woo.
If only I paid attention to what you needed from me. Then I wouldn't be here wishing for the love that I let slip away. And if only I had listened to what your heart was trying to say. Then I wouldn't be here wishing for the love that I let slip away. Every day that goes by, no matter how hard I've tried, I can't change the past, and I can't bring you back. All the things I didn't do, and the pain I put you through, I crossed that line. It was more than love allowed. If only I'd known then what I know now. If only I could make a happy ending, wave a magic wand and touch your heart. What's the use in me pretending pretending. Oh, I don't even know where you are. Every day that goes by, no matter how hard I've tried, I can't change the past. No, I can't bring you back. So it's time I let you go. Take my regrets on down the road. Learn to face the truth that I couldn't face before. If only it doesn't matter anymore. Matter anymore. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, baby. Didn't mean to treat you bad. Now I'm out here on my own. Oh, if only, if only, if only I'd known.
And to all my loyal viewers, I just want to say thank you for all your support. I could not do this without you. I want you to tune in next week for something new. It's going to be amazing, and you don't want to miss it. Until then, keep your ladle in the pot and the whisk in the bowl. Chef Marcus.
Yeah, the lights are on, the door is open, the coffee's strong. We're all hoping you'll stop by. So come on in and find a friend to help you on your way. Pull up a chair and find his care. We'll be here every day in his place. Ba-ba-da-da, his
All right, thanks for tuning into His Place. And feel so bad for Chris here. He's sitting here and didn't get his coffee, so he's got to hang around for the next program. And you want to tune into the next program as well when Bryan Cole is back with us and Sam Childers gives us a whole rundown. They're doing a movie. Can you believe a movie about his life? Unbelievable. Hey, I need to say a very special happy birthday to my wonderful wife. Today she is 30 plus again. Happy birthday, Paige. See you next time on His Place.